Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in everyone. So this is going to be a goddess reading because I wanted to talk about the goddesses, okay, and connecting like with how I'm feeling, with the energies, with what currently is going on. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling some cards in a little bit, right, to get some more messages from the goddess guidance deck. But I wanted to first talk about Artemis, okay, because she has been very heavily coming out to me as she's always been, I feel, with me. Okay, ever since I was little. As I've been saying that, you know, I was basically raised by the gods and the goddesses, right, at a very young age. It's kind of like a benefit of going through so much like isolation and things like that, is that my team was able to come through, you know. So, but so there's messages associated with these cards, and I want to get into a little bit of the reading. But so she's the goddess that I'm going to be talking about first, and it definitely has to do a lot with the energies that I'm feeling, because see, I'm embody like multiple goddesses, right? Like I've been feeling them coming through very strong at this time, especially since we've been having this rise of this divine feminine energy, right? And especially I spent a lot of time where I was staying in a Greek city. So I was working a lot with the Greek goddesses out there and invoking a lot of the energies. And it's interesting. Okay, I can't disclose it anyway. But what I'm getting at is that, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about this, and then I have two other goddesses that I pulled from this deck that I don't know why it's like they're not wanting me to, they're like, I had this like all planned out. I was going to deliver this, and now it's like not going that way. But Freya is very strong, is coming out, and this is about being bold at this time. Unleash your adventure side and take risks and be daring. Okay, the message on Artemis's card is you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And then Guinevere came out, which is true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And that's what's so beautiful, because it's like, as we know that you attract what it is your heart's desire is. You truly do when you truly love yourself. So there's been a lot of like cycles that have been closing out. Any of these destiny blockers, any of these things that have been getting in the way of like true love, or like these divine connections, these beautiful love stories that are meant to play out, like they're getting removed. But see, it's like we've been going through like this cleansing, purging, detoxifying time, and it's also been like preparing. And what I've been feeling is that as certain traumas have been getting released, okay, it's like these energies have been getting more strong. That's why I've been feeling the goddesses getting very strong. But I've been feeling this rise of energy too, where it's like they're a lot more bold, okay? And it's like, even though it's some of the same beautiful goddesses, but it's like with everything that's being revealed, it's like they're wanting like more justice is what I feel. Because it's like some of these things that are being revealed, it's like the depths that some of these things went to. Some of these people like seeking out the light workers and the earth angels and the things like that. Like I know that it's like, I know that these towers are falling, and like everybody's getting their just, or they're getting their karma for it. We're getting our justice. We're being freed from it. And really the justice is moving on and moving to these true love connections, right? And that's what I mean, for a lot of you, like they're already like within your auric field. They're already around you, because it's like they kind of always like, once you were truly loving yourself, they were there, but then these things got in the way. So I guess that like, it's like, you know, and you have to work through that energy of like, not being upset that certain things, because it's all about divine timing. Like if things got in the way, and some these third parties that are being revealed, right? These ones that have been removed and experiencing the towers, like they're finding out they're in fact the ones that were third parties. Like for some, they didn't even realize they were blocking these destined connections, so they're realizing that now. And like I said, they are getting their karma for getting in the way of these. So for a little bit, like it's taking me some time, like as I was 7, I was like you're telling me like it's taken me like a couple years to like go through these cycles and things, but you know, it's all in divine timing, and everything really like prepares you, right? And I feel that because of some of these betrayals, that it's like they're happening faster now. And it's like for some of you, you were already starting to trigger some of these true loves coming in while you were in these connections with like these false flames or these karmic partners. If you healed from it and you started being loving, caring. And so that's what I mean, like the universe has been coming in and removing people and situations that have literally been in the way, right? But it's also like, I guess because it's like coming down to the timing factor, right? Like, you know, because we're in Age of Aquarius now, and just like we have the alignment on the 25th and all of that stuff that's coming, you know, that's what I mean, like time is up. Like I knew that these cycles weren't going to be going like into 2025. Like they needed to be closed out with 2024. They were going to close out one way or another, right? But it's like now that everything's like being revealed, because it's like, I get it. Things have to be revealed to you so that way it can't be used on you later. You know what I mean? Because it's like when those things come up or whatever. And it's kind of to make sure that you fully healed and that you are ready for this true love and that. And it's also to, I feel, test and make sure that these insecurities that you may have had or these wounds are really healed. But I guess what's getting me is like, because it's like for some, it's like some of these deep wounds, right? That you may have had like deep abandonment or betrayal, like finding out that like some of these lovers like never loved you at all. It was literally just to block your destiny. It was literally just to siphon your energy, steal your light. Or it was because they were, you know, doing, looking into your charts and finding out, you know, the wealth is, why are you mixing up my words? The wealth and all of the generational abundance and things, because these love connections that are coming together are so powerful, right? There's so much, there's infinite abundance that's going to be flowing within these, right? And a lot of these are like goddesses, like think the rise in the divine feminine, invoking. Look, my candle is smoking like crazy. But it's like they know, my gosh, yeah. Sending all that well, just burn it away. But it's like it's all in divine timing. So it's like I'm not even like getting upset with the time that it's taking, because it was all it's like, if anything, it made it come quicker, really, because for some of you it's like, because these new love connections are here, it's going to allow you to get your justice, to fully heal that sky. For some of you, like this coming together, like it's going to finish up your healing. Okay. So it's very beautiful, and it's kind of like karmic justice too, because for some, like they were blocking your destiny lovers, so now it would be their karma to see you with the love, with your true love that you should have really had. So I get, like, that's what I mean. Like, you need to give it to, you know, God, divine source, right, to handle this justice. But what I'm getting at is, so I've been struggling with what I've been feeling, because I've been feeling like the goddesses, like I feel like they want more justice, because it's like, I've been like, what is this? Like, the justice enough is like the true love and the forgiveness. But it's like I said, some of these betrayals went to such lengths and depths, right? And especially me being very strong a protector of children, right? That it enrages me to find out that some of these, you know, children have been targeted and have been, you know, sacrificed, like, and it's any children, right? It's not even just like the, you know, the light workers and earth angels, but it's like some of these even these ones that went up against you, or these destiny blockers, it's like they were being used the entire time. Like some of them were sacrificed as children just to be able to have these dark forces use them as this plan to come in and cause all of the, that's what I mean. So some, it's like they're not even knowing that they were doing it and they weren't even aware. So it's not even like this anger that I'm having at like this certain individuals, you know, that got in the way. It's just kind of being mad at just like the whole, like, why was it able to go on like that? But okay, so I've been trying to sit with this, right? So anyway, and let me just get into reading the peasants. Your independence is on the bottom here. Your independence is the foundation of your strength and success. Okay. All right, it's going to explain a little bit more, right? Because especially when it's like when some of these individuals, like whether if they were knowing, some of them were knowing exactly what they were doing, right? Because some of these cults, literally, they were targeted. They knew that they were targeting you for your light, and kind of they were after you for is taking your light away, and just kind of wanted to be there for when you got your abundance. So it was like fake love, right? So some of them willingly knew that they were gaslighting you basically and using you, because if for the ones that looked into your charts and your things like that and knew that you had riches, right? Because some of you are literally set up for billionaire timelines, like infinite abundance. So it's like it was all for the money. But see, to me, like, that's what I mean. You think divine was ever going to let that happen? No. And that's why they like allowed it in a way to like, they were kind of like, because I was getting this handler vibe. I was like, why is it, why are you telling me like, it's like my handler? Like, because it was literally like you're meant to be handed off in a way to get that justice. So like that. Okay. But this is where like, let me explain a little bit about Artemis. Okay. And it's going to explain a little bit. And maybe this is like triggering like another trauma within me. All right. So hold on. It'll make more sense once I read her card to you, okay? Okay. Like me, you have a sacred mission to spread love and light. Yet this is not a position that comes from tension or worry. Instead, this gentle essence of a joyful heart and light-hearted laughter sets your power into motion. Why would there be any tension in your mind or a system unless you believe that you are somehow unsafe? And how could you be unsafe when you have called upon the spiritual warrior to watch over you? Your prayers have been activated, the flawless protection of heaven. So ease your mind of all cares and concerns and concentrate instead upon your whole mission. So the angels are watching over you and your family. Your future is safe and secure. All of your needs are going to be met and always will be. The worst is now behind you. So about Artemis, so she was the Greek goddess and the twin sister of Apollo, the sun god. She is a powerful tomboyish goddess who prefers to spend her time in the woods with wild animals. Artemis has carried a bow and arrow ever since they were given to her in her childhood, yet she never used them to hurt anything. You know, and that really stood out to me a lot, because it was like when I was little, like my mother never liked to buy me clothes, so I always had to wear my brother's clothes. You know, so I was very much like a tomboy when I was younger. And I remember this trip always stood out to me. Like, I'll never forget, like it was one of these camps or whatever that I got to go to. And I remember, like, I had never done archery or anything before, and right away it was just boom, boom, boom. I kept hitting everything. And I remember coming back with like I got an award for being like the archer, like the best. And I was just like, how did I even do all of that? Like, I'd never touched it before, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I know she'd been with me, you know, for a while here. So anyways, Artemis has carried a bow and arrow ever since her childhood. So rather, the energy of her bow and arrow is a talisman that helps her focus her thoughts and intentions, and she's always reaches the marks of her manifestations. Right? So she helps us to concentrate and focus, and she offers protection that all who call upon her, particularly women and children. Right? Okay, so... Oh, wait, no. It was this other part that I wanted to read to you. Okay, so... the little bit about the story. Listen to the first... Yeah. It was about her lover. Might just have to look it up here. Okay, let me just start reading. So, Artemis was the Olympian goddess of hunting, the wilderness, and wild animals. She was also a goddess of childbirth and the protectress of girls, child up to the age of marriage. Her twin brother Apollon was similar to the protector of a boy child. Together, the two gods were also bringers of sudden death and disease. Artemis targeted women and children, Apollo men and boys. In ancient art, hold on. Oh, this explains a little bit more. But anyway, I'm not going to keep looking it up. But where it was getting to me was that, so Artemis, like, she never married, didn't have lovers. She was very sacred, right, of her sexual energy. And she did have one love interest, which was Orion. And when Orion attempted to RAP her, she actually killed him, right? So she's very fierce or whatever. And that's what I mean. So she takes, and she hits like every single target, every single thing that she wants. Like, she's successful, very, very smart, very focused, right? So that's what I mean is, like, to find out that somebody had stolen her energy, right? Or stolen her sacred energy by these people that have gotten in just after. That's what I mean is it triggered some very, very deep wounds. And that's what I mean. Like, even though justice is coming in, but it's like she's been coming through heavy. Like, she just is not happy with the betrayal, right? To the lengths that these betrayals have gone. Okay. So, oh my gosh. That's what I mean, like, I don't even know if I'm delivering this very well. All right. Artemis helps us concentrate and focus as well. She offers protection to all who call upon her, particularly women and children. The greatest part of your mission is spreading love and joy, balance and harmony, peace to others. You can only do this if you are yourself, full of love, joy, harmony, and peace. There is no other way. When you carry worries and fears around with you, doubting whether you are capable or worthy of fulfilling your mission, you hold yourself back from the love. When you authentically live your truths, follow your dreams, and fill life with gratitude and passion, you change your vibration, releasing the old and embracing the new. You raise yourself to a new consciousness. You are the vessel. The love comes to you and flows through you. You do not have to create the love. You only need to receive it, embrace it, bathe in it, allow it to radiate out from you. When you follow your heart and chase your dreams, the joy, you open yourself to the universal love. When you become joy and radiate love, you become clear with the intentions. When you clear with your intention, you can manifest anything. You are loved and protected. The universe is on your side. All you have to do now is breathe, resorb, love, and shine and see. Call on Artemis for divine protection, guidance, and direction. Okay, so I got him to read the rest of the card, like, to calm me down. Like, that's what I mean. Like, so that's what I mean. Like, yes, like, this true love is definitely coming in, right? And that's what I mean. Like, but they need to make sure that, like, that you're ready. That's why I said for some of you, maybe you do need to see some of the towers coming down, the cycles that may allow you to be satisfied with things, even though, like, you shouldn't want to have revenge. And I get that. Like, that's why I've been saying, like, if you have, like, true love here, and all it did is make it come even quicker to you because of some of these betrayals that were ongoing, like, you felt like, because some of these individuals were doing the worst, like making you feel worthless and really, like, dominating and control, which to try to dominate and control some, it really does the opposite effect and gets you to empower and love yourself. But for some of you, it's like you were doing this in silence, so you were manifesting all of this. And then that's what I mean, like, this true love coming in, like, yes, it's that is the beautiful revenge for them to get to see all of that, and that they never should have manipulated that. But do you see what I mean? Like, it's going deeper. Like, I feel that some of these goddesses are just like, yeah, but that's, you know, that's what I mean. Like, it's hard to try to like temperance all these different goddesses, right? And especially there's this strong, bold energy that's coming out with it, and because so many, like, so much, it's just like, yeah, I know, like, that's the beautiful, but it's like, why was it allowed to go on? I mean, I know it's all intricate and stuff like that. Okay, I hope I got their message out that I was that I was trying to. Let me look at Freya's card here. I don't have the book with me, so I was looking up the cards, right? Freya's messages: do not play it safe right now. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success comes not from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold the clear intentions of success, and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks and being bold, and of being daring. And to be sure to celebrate your successes with party or by splurging on a wonderful indulgence. So she was the Nordic earth goddess of fertility, celebration, and passion. Freya rides in the chariot pulled by mighty cats around the rainbow bridge, connecting heaven on earth. So now I know why she's been coming out strong too. So beautiful, right? But listen, and unafraid of her sexual power, Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. No wonder then that the day of the week, Friday, was named in her honor, since the day is associated with the end of the work week and a time for celebration. So Freya is here to encourage us to embrace our divine feminine, to feel our natural sensuality from the inside radiating out. And this is not about striving to be perfect. It's not a surface appreciation of an outer appreciation, yet delving into the very depths of our soul. As we are all connected, we are all unique, and each of us have the gifts, our gifts to share with the world. These gifts are often stifled when we spend too much time comparing ourselves to others, whether it's a friend, relative, colleague, or unattainable Photoshop model. When we're hard on ourselves for living up to the unrealistic standards set upon us by our own egos, we are overlooking the powerful and passionate divine beings that live within each and every one of us. It is time to let shine, be bold and daring, and give yourself permission to be authentically unique. So when you step into our power, we are beautiful in our confidence and grace. We do not need costumes. We don't need false physical attributes to make us worthwhile. When we are comfortable in our own skins, accepting our loving in every aspect of ourselves, we step fully into our power. When we are happy in what we are, where we are now in our lives, knowing that we are the creators of our own realities, we can celebrate ourselves with freedom of expression. Okay, so there's more to her card, right? So, it says, in celebration of you, treat yourself to something special. It doesn't have to be fancy or expensive, just a little gift for you. Celebrate yourself. A bubble bath, a glass of wine, chocolate, new haircut, whatever. So just pouring that love into yourself. So I guess to have me keep reading like this, they want you to try to integrate that energy, like, you know, try to turn that rage or whatever into passion, into loving yourself, into different things. Right? Like, I feel that, you know, all's going to be handled kind of like the reading I was giving yesterday. Is it's like justice was handled in a way that I didn't see, and maybe that's what that is it's like, I know that a lot is being revealed and coming out at this time, and it might feel like there's not enough justice going on. I'm getting like even like Freya, like, look at her eyes, right? Like, an eye for an eye is like what I was hearing. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I feel that, like, the goddesses are, they're mad. They very much are. And that's what I mean, since I work very closely with this, like, I feel this, right? I mean, I don't know what's going to be coming up, but maybe this is what's needed right now to, like, really empower me to keep going after my true love, right? And to keep going and just temperance out these energies, because when you really invoke these goddesses, right, they really empower you, right? So I guess it's needed at this time, you know, but yeah, Goddesses want more justice. They're mad about the children and the things that have been going on. And that's what I mean. That's why certain things need to come to pass, right? Like I said, I don't know. This is supposed to try to help me help me by giving this message to help you alchemize some of this divine feminine rage and anger that you may be feeling, but that's what makes us more powerful too, because you know how much more stronger it is to just surrender, have forgiveness, have that love and compassion. You know that everything's gonna be made right. And like I said, for some of you, it could have to do with like a betrayal wound, because that's what I mean. For a lot of you, it could literally be Artemis is just very, very mad because she's been a protector, right, of mine ever since I was little, right? And there's been a couple other times throughout my life that I've been taken advantage of. That's why it was like it was never going to happen again, right? And it was kind of like maybe it's like I knew that she was going to be protecting me, keeping me safe, and then that happened again, right? So it's like maybe this is just me working through some things, right? I just feel like there's divine rage, but that's also why like things are coming down like they are and will be. Like it's handled right, but just remember to this true love this true love is here. Like I feel like you have to let these things be okay. Like they're gonna be okay. Maybe for some of you, like it's gonna calm down when these connections come together, because like I was getting in the beginning, for some of you it's like these lovers are going to help heal the rest of the pain. There's something, I don't know. All right. So, because that's what I mean. Like, you're really not, to me, maybe that will make it right. The pain that I feel, right, for the betrayal, right? That will be the right amount, right? To balance the scale. So, like for some of you, just focus on what's coming in, right? Focus on the true love and let go of all the betrayals and all of the destiny blockers, and let go of all the people that were trying to be destiny swappers and were cheating and were looking into your... Because that's what I mean. For some, it's like, to me, it's more harsh for the ones that willingly came in gaslighting, pretending to love, just because they seen what what was in your destiny. And they wanted the riches, but they're never going to see those timelines. You have to think of that. Like, they're never going to see those timelines. And you're going to be set up on timelines with having infinite abundance. Like, do you even know, like, the type of life that you're going to have? You're going to tell me all of those things. That's what I mean. You're going to be okay. You're going to be able to let go of all this stuff. Everything's going to be made right, and it's going to be shown, right? And so let your new lovers make it right. That's what I'm getting. Seeing like Kali Ma's coming out. That's what I mean. I got like the old must be released so that the new can enter. So don't hold on to wanting to see. For some of you, like, you're delaying this because if you're wanting karma and you're wanting revenge, you're delaying it. Like, let it go. For some of you, and for you releasing it too, you're more powerful for having do that, Mary, than these masculines. It's the most powerful thing when you can let go and have that forgiveness. And, it's going to be made right to you. Even though it's like, I feel like it's like trying to have to like force the emotion, like to release the emotions a little bit, not bearing them, but it's just it's transmuting that energy. Like, that's what I mean. That's why I've been trying to find different ways to like alchemize this energy. I hope that this is making sense. I'm trying to explain what's going on with me, with these goddesses, what's coming out, my personal story. I hope you get it, right? And too, I said I was going to be integrating more of the goddesses over here. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about Artemis and Apollo, but I'm already at 30 minutes. But I'm going to be putting together some other ones where I'm not talking about like my betrayal wounds, my, love story. But I don't know. Hopefully this helped you. Sending love and light to all of you. Bye, guys.